welcome everybody to the census. Now, I'm hiding the results partially because, well, it wouldn't be very fun to be going through the entirety of the introduction and you guys just being able to see what's coming up. So we have Sir Willalot's lovely fan art of me as a Helltaker to act as our censor for the census. So, today, everybody, I asked the Fate community, who is the best waifu and who is the best husband by class? So we went through all of it, with the extra class being notoriously hard and people getting very upset with me on that. And you know what? That's fantastic. I love that. I love that I'm making people struggle. There's one thing Vritra and I have in common, and it's that. We like to see people struggle. So, I have received 2,391 results from my own community, from people on Twitter, from Pran's community, and from Plushie's community, because I would like to give a shout out to all of them who helped out with this. I reached out to Plushie, asked him if he could put this in his Discord. He did. Very, very generous of him. I asked Pran if he could post it on Twitter. I believe he did. Also very generous of him there. Everybody who helped me out with this, very much appreciated. Fancy thing for the 1 year. Jesus Christ, 1 year. 1 year streak. 19 months total, but 1 year streak. Jesus. Thank you so much. Glad to have you back, my friend. There's no sound. That's okay. Just doing it for the intro. So, I asked for the help of the Fate community to get the broadest possible results that I could. In fact, I believe someone in my Discord, I want to say it was Xerxes, asked the people over at Game Press if he could have it pinned in their Discord, and they did. So, to everyone who helped me out with putting this together, a massive thank you. You guys are unbelievable. 2,000 people, almost 2,500 people. That's a lot of people. So, I didn't want the results to just be it's Ushi, it's Eric, it's gonna be Barghest, it's gonna be like, I don't know, who is my archer? I don't really have a Grailed archer. Like Gareth, all of that. Like, it's not gonna be the klidge picks. We actually have the proper census. Now, I'd like to do this again, maybe next year, and maybe get an even wider grouping of people. And something that we need to keep in mind is the things that happened this year, i.e. Lost Belt 6, the fact that this was released around the Gouda Gouda time for both servers, so stuff like that, you know. Just because that may influence results, but, you know, a lot to be seen. JP characters are on this as well. Yeah, so I think I've kind of just edged you guys enough on this. Let's get to it, shall we? Hey, Klidge, discovered your YouTube content. Some excellent work. I appreciate you.
Home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended. For reference break into my house. What the devil? As he grab my powder at with hand Kentucky rifle. Blow wagel of balsist hold the first man, has that on the spot. Draw my pistol
There
on
is
the
a
second
dangerous
man.
amount of nerds. But you know what?
And na eastern neighbor's dog. He heeft
They make the backbone of us.
Dat the top of the stair slow that we grape shot. Tally Holland the grape shot.
I'm gonna have to ask that you guys not post walls of text copy pastas during this one stream, or else I will have to turn off Tammy and Goat. Just because I don't want this to get don't want this to just become a waiting stream. Yeah, Discord is shitting itself right now. So, unfortunately, when I want to go do this, everything is breaking. So, let's start. We're going to do this in order from the lowest to the top, and then I'll show the corresponding pie chart that went with it. So let's look at the stats, shall we? Starting with female sabers. So, this is a waifu list, by the way. So, if even one character has said yes, that means they consider this person a waifu. Artoria Pendragon Lily, with 7 responses, is your lowest ranked saber. Gareth, Saber Gareth, mind you, 16 responses. Racist Liz, 17. Frankenstein, at number 19. And then the Trunks, I feel like the Trunks sisters are kind of low, but maybe it's because they're new. Maybe next year they'll have more responses, but 20. Okay. After that, we have Queen Maeve, who, I don't know, I feel like it should be higher. Yeah, this is a Saber friend. She was a summer servant. Her Saber outfit's really cute. I like being able to see Fran's eyes, because she has very, very cute eyes. Alright, so yeah, Queen Maeve, 22 responses. Now, I did split Castor and Pollux, you know. I figured it was fair. You can't really do the Dioscuri, because then people are it's gonna split people too much, so I split them apart. So she's got 28. Next is Lakshmi Bai with 38 responses. Followed up, this next one is very surprising with only 43 responses. I would have thought this one would have been much higher. Is Suzuka. Suzuka only got 43 votes in. I thought people really liked Suzuka, so this one caught me really off guard. So, interesting. Followed up by Altera. Altera's in that weird spot where she hadn't shown up in a while and her character hasn't really... her character really has progressed. I mean... She got a summer version. And a really good-looking summer version at that, so I thought that might bump her up, but, yeah, hard to say. Yeah, Altera, 45 responses. This one I'm not as surprised with. I don't know. Altera's one of those characters that I think is, like, really cute, but I don't really see her as, like, waifu material, if that makes sense. Alright, but now what about real wife? What about literal wife material? The one that you're actually married to, with only 49 responses. It's Nero. Nero Bride. Which is interesting. It's interesting that... that she's this far. Followed up by Tomoe with 50. 50 people voted for Tomoe. Again, would have thought this should have been a little bit higher, but I have biases, and maybe her Archer version fared better. But, you know. Alright. Speaking of sus... Benny Enma. Yes, this stream will be on YouTube, yes. 53 people considered Benny Enma the best waifu saber in FGO. Yes, the bird. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Benny. Benny's adorable. Benny has one of my favorite designs in Fate, period. Like, it's like, Nidocris Alter and Benny Enma are perfect designs. Do I consider her a waifu? No. Benny Enma is the kind of wife, like, if you were to marry a Benny Enma, she would hit you with sandals. All right, moving on. Saber Hoku with 56 responses. Honestly, kind of surprising. I didn't know that people like the Saber version very much. I know they like the... I know people really like normal Hoku a decent amount. Alright. Saber Okita Alter. 71 responses. We see a bit of a jump here. Unsurprising, she came out this year, and, you know, Okita Alter is very cute. Is she waifu, though? Good question. Alright. Now we're getting into the part where it's like, we're going to see some bigger votes with, I'm going to say there's bias. And lack of literacy here. Alright? Saber Medusa. I know for a goddamn fact that more than half of these voted for this version of Medusa because they didn't remember or process the word "this is female sabers." And that's on me. I should have labeled it better. But I refuse to believe that 79 people thought that Saber Medusa is the best waifu. I don't believe it. I feel like this is a misidentification. Exactly. You forgot she got a Saber version. It's because it was from an event that no one really remembered. She does have good fashion. I will give her that. Saber Medusa does look good. Okay, I like her Saber version too, but is she the best? She's the best waifu? Like, if this was normal Medusa, I might understand. But this is Saber Medusa. Alright, moving on. Saber Shiki. With 85 responses. No, I just want to give her credit. No, she deserves the credit. She's good. Her design is good. It's just the event that she was from. A lot of people don't remember it. Alright, yep. Shiki, 85. Not bad. Now, this next one is kind of surprising because it's very low. So, Salter. With 90, almost 100 responses down here. This is the female sabers. Salter at 99, which is it's closer to the top, but it's still, I would have expected her to be higher. People really, from what I see, people really like Salter. All right. Moving on, we have Nero, 112 responses. I wonder what would have happened if I would have run this after the release of the CCC translation. Because this all ended before that came out, and I wonder how much that would have influenced these choices. Probably not much, given, you know. But, yeah. Alright. I think we're in the final running here. With 131 responses, we have Ibuki Doji. A lot of people like Ibuki. Unsurprising. Alright. Now we're hitting the heavy hitters. Mordred. And what is, I believe, our number 4 slot, Mordred. 174 responses. It's a lot of people. But she's still being beaten out by Okita, lesser tomboy, but still big cute. Oh no, Mordred was number 5. Damn. You expected Oki to take this honestly? Yeah, the gaps are going to get much bigger because we're starting to hit like the big ones. All right. So cast your votes for the final 3. Next up, with 223 votes, we have Normal Saber. In third place is Standard Saber. How many times did you let Kateroth vote? Yeah, good question. So number 3 is Normal Saber, which honestly is higher than I thought she would get. Than I remembered that Fate fans are like fucking, what is it? What Fate fans mate for life when it comes to a waifu, like their OG waifu. They decide I like this one and then they never stray far from it. All right, now for the final 2. With 316 votes, we have Musashi. Now, let it be known, here and now, so many people online rag on and hate Musashi. They despise Musashi. They have so many problems with Musashi, and I'm not even going to, like, deny. I'm not going to let her beat the allegations. She has the allegations. But all the people who think that she's a shitty character and is so awful, here is your proof that she's better than Saber. OG Saber, get fucked. I don't know what to tell you. The people have spoken. They like Musashi better than they like Artoria. But you know what? That's all well and good, because the true reigning supreme Saber is my girl Barghest. At 433, it's not even, it's more, it's 100 plus more than Musashi. It's by a significant margin. And again, I would like to point out, this was done across multiple communities, not just mine. My community knows I have a Barghest bias. That's not surprising to anybody. However, as soon as this bitch hit Twitter, I noticed that certain things started changing. That means, okay, this has definitely gone outside the normal klidge community. So, your number 1 is Barghest. That's your number 1 Saber. The Waifu of the Year award goes to Barghest. Saber Waifu. The Waifu of the Saber class this year goes to Barghest. I should have prepared this a little bit better, but... Congratulations, Bargy. You are this year's Saber of the Year. Saber Female of the Year. I call my fans the Goat Lads. Alright. Alright, moving on. We have the male Sabers. Lad's more of a feeling. On to the male Sabers. Alright. In the last place spot, this is pretty the last place is very unsurprising. It's fucking Jills. Saber Giles. 5 votes. If anything, I am thankful for the fact that 5 people actually care. It speaks as a testament that 5 people cared. The next one, though, is what really surprises me, and that's Roland. Roland is actually, like, a decent... I feel like we need to get to Trom. I feel like this is mostly... because this is NA bias, I'm pretty sure. We need to get to Trom, see how he is there, and then we'll see this next year. Not the nudist. Hey, the nudist is hot. You don't have to like him, but the nudist is hot. And then we have Fergus. The fuck monster himself. 10 votes for Fergus. You get it, Fergie. Okay. Saber Caesar. 11 responses. Yeah, here's the question, fellas. If this was Shota Fergus, if they release Shota Fergus next year, is this number higher or lower? How did he beat out Fergus? Hey, man, look, Caesar has a charm to him. It's only by 1, but Caesar has a charm to him. I mean, he's a bastard and fucking unredeemable, but there's a charm there. People like assholes. All right, moving up. Theseus, new character, pretty much brand spanking new. One of the newest characters added to this list. 15 responses. That's for being brand new. That's respectable. I'm gonna say that's absolutely respectable for being a brand new male character and a 3-star. Would Lily Columbus make a difference? He would probably get a lot of votes. I'm calling that right now. If they release him, that fucker's getting a lot of votes. We'll have to wait. All right. Next up is Ku Lily Setanta. I wonder how many people didn't realize that this was Ku. So maybe next year when I do this, I'll set this up a little bit better, and because they let you have images that you can vote with. But would that be meme votes or serious? I mean, good question. I don't know. That's the thing with this. This is a free to vote on thing that was across the internet. People are gonna fuck around with it. I mean, it's just the way of things. I can't prevent that. It's just how things are going to be. He's my son, not my husbando. Fair. Alright. Caster of the Diascori. 18 responses. I'm surprised he's this high. I didn't know that people liked him. I thought that most people just agreed that he's a dickhead. But then again, people like assholes, as I said earlier. And then Yamaname Keisuke. Again, I feel like once he hits NA, he's going to be a lot more popular. Keisuke is such a fun dude. I mean, he's mentioned in the most... he's mentioned in the Himiko Guda Guda that we replayed, but, you know. Is what it is. He's hot. He's good. He's a good guy. Alright, Diarmid. Saber version. 53 responses. What the fuck? 24 responses. My brain just, like, short-circuited. He's doing okay. Fate Zero fans. Yeah, pretty much. All 24 of us. Except even in Fate Zero, I don't like Dirt Mud. Alright, next. We have Suna. With the 27 responses. Not bad at all. Munenori, fucking Old Man Nation, pulling up. 28 responses, not bad at all. Honestly, I love how they handle Munenori. Munenori is such a fun character because he's deadly serious, incredibly strong, but he's just like goofy, groovy old man. Surprised Tuna beat Deer. I'm not. Heian-kyo probably helped out a lot with that. Alright. Rama. 28 votes. I feel like Rama needs to have like an actual event or something dedicated to him getting with Sita. I wonder how many people are just like, I don't want to deal. I don't want to cuck him out of Sita. Next is Daeon. Now, I had a moment when I had to like make the decision, how do I want to put Daeon on this list, right? Because as everybody knows, Fate loves gender unknown characters, Daeon being one of them. And so, as I said in the rules, I am ranking these characters based on how they're most often portrayed in the story. Which is that they consistently put Daeon in the male role, so I'm putting it as male. Same thing can be said for Enkidu. Canis outright demands to be called a man, so I put Canis in the male category as well. Are there any ones that are like that for female? I'm trying to remember. We'll see. This is the thing that gets me canceled, whatever. We all know Daeon can be whatever Daeon wants to be. But I had to put Daeon somewhere because doing a gender unknown category just seems kind of wrong. Daeon main outfit is one of the best things out of Agartha. Hell yeah, it is. I could have put Daeon in both, but I feel like that's cheating. Well, okay, Hogan is gender unknown because Hogan can change their appearance at will, and he doesn't really have a set appearance. Hogan can be male, you know. Next, we have Mr. Lancelot. 55 responses. Honestly, lower than I thought. I thought he'd be much higher. People love the Knights of the Round. So interesting to see him this low. Cringe failed at, yep. I separated the Valkyries as assassins. I did not do it as lancers. And that's because they are summoned separately as assassins, but not as lancers. Though maybe next year I do that. If anything, this is a trial run for something that we can do again. Alright, Carna Santa, decently high. Good man. This one is shocking. Jason. Jason with 69 nice responses. Now, here, okay, I'm just going to skip ahead 2 characters just because you guys need to see who he tied with. Jason tied with Gawain and Siegfried. That's crazy. That's actually kind of insane. Like, my man's putting in work, I guess. Like Gawain, people love Gawain because he's cool. He's a stupid himbo. He's great. And then Siegfried is, you know, Siegfried's hot. People like Siegfried. He has that, not Agartha, Jesus, that Apocrypha boost that helps him. And he has his wife now. People like cucking people. So, you know, it's decent. Alright, next. Yeah, Jason's getting one hell of an ego boost. He's tied for between 2, not even arguably, significantly hotter men. Alright. With 88 responses, next we have Lanling Wong, or Prince of Lanling. Hot boy. He's pretty good. Putting in work. Then we have Sigurd. 124 responses. Also putting in a decent amount of work. Not bad. And now we enter bias territory for people who like King Arthur. 168 for Proto Arthur. Honestly, it makes sense. Proto, as much as I joke about it, Proto Arthur's cool. He's kind of a non-character, but he's cool. All right. I think we're reaching our final 3 here, folks. With 190 responses, we have Saito Hajime. My man Saito, popping the fuck off. He's doing good, pushing it good. All right, next one is a surprising one. I thought this one would be much higher. With 240 votes, we have Astolfo Saber. Saber Astolfo, who I believe is number 4. I believe he's 4th. Yeah, Bunny Stolfo putting in work. It's good. It's good. Unfortunately, his boss has him beat by 9 votes, with Charlemagne pushing the bill. Not surprised at all. People like Charlie. He's going to be significantly. I bet you that he beats out the number 1 person next year. Charlie is not a Bara. Not at all. Charlie is not buff enough to be a Bara. No, everybody loves Charlie. He's great. Charlie's great. It makes sense that he's this high. And then in second, we have Bedivere. 267 votes for Good Boy Betty. Again, not surprising. Bedivere is, Bedivere's great. People love Betty, as they well should. He's a good boy. This is a surprise to nobody that Betty is this high. Same with Charlie, same with Astolfo. The number 1 slot, again, look. I have my own. This is how you know that I've not rigged this quiz. What the fuck? This is how you know I've not rigged this. Because number 1 with 488 responses is Senji Muramasa. Yeah, there's a massive Shiro bias, insane Shiro bias. It's not surprising that it's this high. It's the Shiro bias plus, he was awesome in Lost Belt 6. He was great there. So yeah, your number 1 Saber, number 1 male Saber. I'm not even going to detract from him. He did great. I mean, I can't. Who am I to deny? Who am I to deny? Your number 1 male Saber for the year, ladies and gentlemen, as voted by you, the people, is Senji Muramasa. Popping the fuck off. And yes, I will be only using this one to represent him because I am still going to be bitter about him being number 1. All right. Moving on. We're moving on to the female archers. Okay. The number 1 slot for archer female is very surprising. So let's take a look. In number 1, we have Attila the Santa, Santa Altera. You know what? 9 responses tied with Archer Helena. Honestly, there's something poetic about that, isn't there? Hey, what's up, Peacock? How's it going? Yes, we have Altera and Helena being waifus together with each other in the very last rung. So yeah, at least they have each other. You know what? There is something beautiful about that. 9 responses to each of them. And then Artemis with the 13 responses. Learning with manga reference. Yep. Pulling it off. Alright, why is Artemis slow? They don't... FGO does not do Artemis's character enough credit. Like, Atlantis did a lot for her. And her and Orion. It could be that people just, like, you know, they don't want to separate the two. But I think it's more that just, like, the people are like, oh my god, Artemis is such a bad unit. I'm not going to vote for her here. I think that Artemis is cute. I want her artist to do more stuff. Doing well. Good to hear it. Alright. Anne Bonny and Mary Reed, 17 responses. I thought about separating them as well. Maybe I do that for next year, but, you know. "17 responses, still respectable. Archer Ilya. 20 people voted Archer Ilya as their number 1 Archer waifu. Let me reiterate that. 20 people voted Archer Ilya as their number 1 Archer waifu. I will say nothing else. Sugitani, making her grand debut on JP. Sugitani is phenomenal. I love her. I'm probably going to end up grailing her to 100 on both JP and NA. I am very much looking forward to her release. She is great. This is just the female archers right now, yeah. We're doing it by class and by gender. So honestly, for being brand spanking new, I look forward to her being higher next year because people like her. And then with 22 results, Uriel. Again, I feel like there's something to be said about this. But, you know, I feel like this is more of people being like, I like Uriel because she's a good unit, and less of waifu stuff, but, you know. Is what it is. Alright, and I think this one is the most recent servant on this list. Saika Magoichi, aka the welfare that's on JP right now. 26 responses. I feel like this is more of a recency bias thing than anything, but she does have a very good design. So, you know. Yeah, she casts gun. She is very cute. I will give her that. I like her design a lot. So, again, I like for these newer ones that, like, I look forward to seeing how they grow in the future. Alright. Osakabe Hime with only 38 votes. Your girl failure just keeps on doing her thing. Next is Calamity Jane, 40 votes, breaking my damn heart. I wish she was higher. But, I don't know. They don't use her very much. She has her Saber Wars thing, and then that's kind of just it. So, eh. I love her. She's number one in my heart. Santa Nightingale next. 48 responses. Respectable. I feel like I don't remember what the Berserker Nightingales was, but 48's not bad. So, it's decent. Love to see it. Alright, next we have a little bit of a jump. 61 responses. Anastasia and V. Archer Anastasia. People really like Anastasia, don't they? Like, people really like Anastasia. So, I don't know where she fits into the caster category either, but interesting. Yeah, Mist fans. Mist fans be popping off. GF energy from Summer 6, that's true. Goddamn hot, also true. She's very, very cute and memeable, so, okay. Fellas, we need to have a talk. This is not okay. This right here is my least favorite thing. We can't do this. This is inappropriate and you all know it. You will all burn for eternity in the realm of Hades and suffer eternal torment by ugly bastards. Moving on. Durga. How is Kuro that high? That's a stupid question. You don't know why Kuro is that high? Loli porn has too many fucking views. Some of you are lying. That's what it is. That's what it is. Some of you are fucking lying. Alright. Maybe if you run the poll next year, have a separate Waifu Husbando poll and a favorite character poll. I should do one that's just a favorite character as well. I'm not going to do a separate poll because I like to see people suffer through it. I was given the recommendation of I wish that there was a skip option, but I'm going to say no to that because I don't like the idea of somebody showing up, flooding it with just responses for one character, and then leaving. I want an actual fair and varied thing, and for all of you to suffer. And you know what? 2,391 people did. Maybe we'll get more people to do it next year. I am considering maybe adding on additional questions, though. For now, though. Durga, 65 responses. Surprisingly low. Next. Archer Artoria, 65 responses. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I feel like most of the people kind of blew their load on the Artoria thing with the Saber category. They're just like, okay, we move on. Though I am sure that there is somebody who just went through and clicked a response for every single time that Artoria made an appearance. I mean, it is low, but it's also not. She's a good unit, but she doesn't really get enough screen time. And also, there's a lot of hot archers. All right, Catgirl. Adelante coming with the number 69. Nice responses. Not bad. Respectable. Fujino. Number 88 votes. I guess K&K isn't Fujino like a middle schooler or some shit? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember my K&K lore. Sorta? Okay. I don't know what her deal is. Like, I don't remember what it is. I know what her deal is, I just don't remember it all. Didn't stop I mean, a lot of things don't stop Nasu. Alright. 88 votes for her. 101 is Jarcher. Yeah, it is kind of low, but again, I want you to remember how stacked archers are for, like, hot characters. For example, Zenobia. Brand new character on NA. 123 responses. Like, this is a absolutely respectable choice for, like, waifu. Good personality. And a hot body. She's great. So, yeah, respectable. Speaking of respectable, there we go. Tomoe. With 167 responses. Good girl Tomoe, gamer girl Tomoe. What can I say? The cute Oni girls do it, man. They just do it better. What you miss? You're in the census, my friend. Shimosa did some work. Yeah. Alright. This next one is actually very surprising. I did not know that this many people like this character. 198 responses for Sei. Nope, Lancers is next. Well, we're gonna do male archers and then Lancers. Sei popping off. Like, actually surprising. I didn't know that I knew that people liked her. I didn't know that she was this popular. So, interesting. Very, very surprising. She is, don't get me wrong, I like her. She's cute. She was good in, she's good in pretty much any story she's in, even if she is kind of cringe. I just didn't, look, I know that people liked her. I mean, like, there's an entire account dedicated to doing, like, a Sei Shonagon Saturday, like, Twitter thread. And that thing gets, like, decent amount of views, too. So, I mean, you know. Alright, next. Ultimate Dog Knight Barghest. 207 votes. I believe this is 4th place. Yep, Barghest deserves it. She's very high. Great unit. Love her to death. It's good. The FA art is legendary. Very much a best girl. Well, she was the best Saber girl. Moving on. Archer Nobu. In 3rd place. Honestly, I am a little surprised. I am a little bit surprised that Archer Nobu is this high. Because, again, don't get me wrong. I love Nobu. Nobu is one of my favorite designs in Fate, hands down. Now, you know what? No, I get it. You know what? Never mind. I get it. 277, not bad. Alright. In 3rd place, with 304 votes, we have Ishtar. Ishtar, you know, classic. It's a Rin face. The game seems to hate giving us Rin faces, but it is what it is. But, you know, it's good. I love Ishtar. I mean, she's definitely waifu material. There's definitely an FSN bias with this one as well. So, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but it is what it is. But, yeah, she's only in second, because in number 1 we have Bob. The Lost Belt 6 bias is even stronger. $341 responses to say that Bob is number 1. Now, how much of this how much of this is because I asked Plushie's community to vote in this? And how much of this is because Bob was just really, really good in the story? I love Bob. Don't get me wrong. I totally get why she's up this high. I'm just surprised that she beat out Ishtar. So, ladies and gentlemen, your number 1 female archer of 2023 is Balvan Sheath. Everyone's favorite little sadist. Balvan Sheath. No, she is written really good. It's good. I am not upset with her being this high at all. Alright, moving on. I'm going to try and speed this up just a little bit, because we're moving a little bit slow. Oh yeah, we got fucking... This is unsurprising. Alright. I don't need to make a wayward comment about every character. Alright, male archers. Whom drew that? That is Sir Will-A-Lot in my Discord. Amazing artist, and has drawn actually a bunch of klidge fan art. I am ever grateful that anyone would even be considering drawing me. And goddamn if he doesn't make me look good in every rendition. Alright. It looks Helltakerish? That is because it is. Okay, let's take a look. So, for the archer males, we have David with 6 responses. Toda, surprisingly low. They need to do more with him. 9 responses. Kid Gil, 9 response. Kid Gil and Toda tied. Let that sink in. Emiya Alter, 12 responses. Chiron, 23 responses. A lot of people out there for that horse, huh? This next one is very surprising. Okay, a fucking Tesla. Tesla is only number 24. I thought people really liked Tesla. Isn't there like a whole subgroup of people who think Tesla is hot as fuck? I guess we found that subgroup. It's 24 people. 24 pigeons. Guys. Guys. 28 people said Paris. All 28 of these responses came from Ankoman. All 28 of them. It's all Ankoman and Apollo. It's all Ankoman and Apollo. They tried to put in a bunch of alt accounts, so they got bored. Alright. Old man coming out. As William Tell. 28 responses. Tied with Paris. That feels wrong. That just feels wrong. Well, don't they have a CE together? I feel like those two have a CE together. That's cute. Okay. 31 responses for Billy. Not bad at all. Tristan. Normal Tristan, only 40 votes. Bao got that pretty privilege. Green fans in shambles. Okay, here's the jump. 63 votes for Ptolemaeus, or however the fuck you pronounce his name. I still haven't figured that out. Ptolemaeus? It's probably Ptolemaeus. You know, happy grandpa's happy. You know what? I'm just happy. I'm surprised he's this high. I'm just glad that he's this high. Then with 65 responses, we have Tame Tomo. People really out there for that RoboCac. Love it. Love it a lot. The P is silent. I figured it was. It's so funny. The P is silent, but in the Japanese translation of it, the P is... He is Ptolemaeus. Which is interesting. Alright. Robin. Robin is actually really low. So 70 responses for Robin. Robin vote. People coming out for the boy. This next one is baffling. Nobukatsu. 77 people voted Nobukatsu. Which is amazing. How's it going, Ryan? This is the fact that Gouda Gouda came out pretty like right alongside this I imagine. But I don't know. Katsu's got shooters. I see grailed Katsu's on JP all the time. So yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't dislike him. I just don't consider him Husbando. Alright. Now with 107 responses, we have Ash. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hot Wheels coming in clutch. We've not gotten to Napoleon yet. We'll be getting to him pretty soon. Yep, Hot Wheels breaking that 100 mark. Alright, next up. Arash, 117 votes. Unsurprising that he broke the 100 mark. He deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. Arjuna. This one's actually kind of surprising to me. I didn't know that people liked Archer Arjuna. This might be Samurai Remnant bias, though. Because they made his design in Samurai Remnant so fucking good. No disrespect to Paco, of course. Muramasa was number 1. But yeah, Arjuna, pretty good. He's a chill dude. I mean, kind of. I don't know. It's interesting. I kind of hated him before Samurai Remnant. I mean, yeah. It's because they don't really do anything with him. So it's interesting that he's this high. Napoleon, 112 responses. Not bad at all. Fucking French himbo. He weaponizes being French. Big gay rainbow. Yeah, pretty good. Followed up by Takasugi Shinsaku. Very interesting that he is this high. But again, I think Gouda Gouda bias is a very real thing. So, you know. Oh my. Takahu, he's the red-haired guy in Gouda Gouda. He becomes an archer later on. He's cool. I mean, he's interesting. I like the fact that he's just like kind of a bastard. Moriarty, grandpa privilege coming in hot. 177 responses for him. Not surprising at all. I mean, he's up there. with having one of the best designs in the game. His costume is so fucking good. All right. With 208 responses, we have Super Orion. In a way, I'm shocked that he's this high, because design-wise, he's kind of, you know,
dynamics of an asteroid.
He's just kind of like a giant tumor. He's very Unga Bunga coded. But he is good in Atlantis. It's good to know that, like, he's kind of a fuck up, but he is, when he'll come through when you need him to. I don't know why it took me so much to fucking say that. All right. And he's by the way, he's third, in case you were curious. With 409 responses. In second place is Gilgamesh.
Yay!
Lara Santana, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yes, Gil has 409 responses. Honestly, I'm not surprised. This I am not surprised with at all. The FSN bias is enormous, and people love this fucking dirtbag. And in fairness, I've come around on Gil a lot in believing that in pretty much every piece of Fate media that isn't Fate Stay Night or Fate Stay Night related, Gil is a fantastic character. That fucker needs to never be in a villain's position. He's so shit as a villain. He's such an awful villain. But when he's just, like, played as a not a normal guy, but, like, just an arrogant douchebag who's not the main bad guy, is when he's at his absolute best. So I've actually come around on Gil a lot. As I've, explored into more Fate content. Just, I don't... Him and FSN, I think, is terrible. He's an awful character in that. Everything else, he's perfect, though. He's great. This next one, I think, is just complete and utter bias towards FSN. With 507 votes. Emiya. This is the bias in full force. Absolute full force. I mean, I don't know. I don't really, I'm not surprised at all, because it's Fate. They made up a whole holiday to this milquetoast character. Mind you, that's Shiro. This is Emiya. Emiya's cooler. But, he is the most husband coded. I don't know about that, but he's aight. I mean, I'm not surprised. 507 votes. He's good. He's a good guy. Emiya is mom coded. So yeah, I should have put him in the waifu. Next year I'll put him in the waifu category, and he'll get 1,000 votes.
Wow, you really hate this dude. Good klidge sleepy.
Yeah. Is what it is. But yeah, Emiya, your Husbando Archer of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, 2023 Archer Husbando goes to the man in red, Emiya. Again, this is how you know I was unable to rig this vote, because everyone knows I would never have allowed this to happen if that were the case. Ugh. But yeah, congratulations all Emiya fans. All 507 of you. Let us move on to the female Lancers. I think we're doing good with the speeds. We're gonna keep on speeding a little bit along, just so I don't make this a fucking 8-hour video, because we do have we're still in the night classes. We've been going for an hour. All right. In the last place, we have Medusa Lily. Kind of unsurprising, you know. Nothing against her. I like Medusa Lily. She's not a waifu at all. She's just cute. She's just cute, not a waifu, but she's great. So, you know, is what it is. Mary Anning, 10 votes. You're surprised by there only being 10 votes for Mary Anning? I'm going to chalk that up to her being a JP only servant, and also a low star, and only appearing really once. She has a lot of reasons why she's this low. I mean, I have her grailed on JP. I love Mary Anning. She's great. No, this don't say poor Anna. She's not a waifu. Anna's a daughter, if anything. Alright. And then Jeanne d'Arc, Alter, Santa Lily. The one who crashed my tier list. my fucking Rio art tier list. 10 votes. It's still 10 votes too many, but alright. 14 votes. We have Kiyohime. Honestly, I kind of expected Kyo. Oh wait, no, this is Lancers. Never mind. 14 responses, Lancer Kyo. I guess that makes sense. I know that she is a child servant as well, but I know that a lot of people like Kyo. So interesting. Eris. 15 votes. In fact, I think I should just do this. If there's a tie in like numbers, I should just put them together. Eris and Neza tied together. 15 votes. I'm surprised Neza is this low. It might just be that people despise her fucking localization speech pattern, but yeah. I don't know. I like Neza. Neza's great. Very waifuable. She's cute. Ibaraki, Lancer, 17 responses. Okay, so I kind of like this trend that we have going on here for the most part, which is that everybody who's down this low, with the exception of Mary Anning and Neza, is a child servant. So, good. Keep them low. Brad, 24 responses. Not bad. Neza should have been higher. Brad's got 24, it's not bad. And then Britomart. Britomart got the buff and got 1 extra vote. There is something poetic about this, isn't there? Alright. Shin Liang Yu with 30 votes. Not bad. Not bad at all. I love Shin Liang Yu. I wish the shoe would get more, but is what it is. Valkyrie with the 33 votes. Not bad. Maybe next year I separate them, but I figured, I mean, they get summoned as one unit. You get all 3. So, you know, you take those. Consort Yu with 35 votes. All of these are, this is Zhu Fu and the multiple arms of Zhang Yu. All voted. In all of the Zhu Fu dolls. So, not bad. Okay. It's respectable. She's tied with Parvati with 35 responses. Just got back. Welcome back. 31 Zhu Fu alts and 4 Zhang Yu alts. Yeah, that checks out. Alright. Parvati. I'm surprised she's not higher because you'd imagine she'd also get the FSN boost. I guess it just shows that, you know, Sakura is the worst of the 3. We have next Artoria Pendragon Lancer Alter. 43 votes. I wish she was higher, but I get it. They don't use her. Is what it is. Alright, Raiko, 47 votes. Lancer Raiko? Not bad. Not bad at all. This one is kind of surprising, but kind of not. Liz, with only 53 votes. I guess I didn't hit the plushie community that hard if Liz is this low. 53 is still a lot, though, for the lizard. So, interesting. All the events and Fate extra, yeah. This was all of the Liz variants, yeah. That's less than Kuro, I'm pretty... Kuro was in the 60s. I think she had 60-something. The winners so far have been Barghast. I just want to call him Shiro. That's not his name. Fucking Muramasa. Archer Female was Bob. Archer Male was Emiya. And we're doing the Lancers right now. Next is Gareth. 62 votes for Gareth. Not bad. Gareth is not waifu, though. That's my thing, is Gareth is not waifu. She's cute. I love her. But she's not waifu. She is puppy. Taiga Sweep with the 63. Moving up in the world. Not bad at all. One day Taiga will get some proper representation, I swear it. Brynhild with the 69. Nice responses. A lot of people love her too. She's good. She is a goodie. Next, Tammy Lancer. 88 votes for Tammy. Not bad at all. I do love my Fox. If I had her Lancer version. But I will love her. Insert comment from somebody who is going to, you know, quote the CCC translation that says she's actually a jackal. I don't give a fuck. She's cute. Alright, normal Artoria Pendragon Lancer. Mikov! Pretty high. 89 responses, not bad. Andre Slag 7, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Alright, next we have Fritra with a massive jump to 130. I didn't know that people liked Fritra this much. Vritra, I feel like I've seen a surge of Vritra art as of recent, and Vritra has slowly becoming one of my favorite designs in Fate. I like her a lot. She's really fun. Yeah, not bad at all. All right, next we have Melt Lancer with 141 votes. Not bad. It's pretty good. I'm actually kind of surprised she's this low. People love Melt. They really love Melt. Alright.
Penguin Power for Melt.
Penguin. Next, with another massive jump to 204, we have Kage Tora. Now, is Kage Tora getting a Gouda Gouda boost, or is she just that well liked? I think that she's just that well liked. People really like Kage Tora. So, you know.
Weaver fans have come down from heaven to proclaim the good word.
It is the good word. Big snake girl hugs. That is the good word. Alright. Next, with 296 votes, we have Skahawk. In third place is Skahawk. I mean, this shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. Hey, man. Love Skahawk. Everyone loves Skahawk. Who dislikes Skahawk? Reveal yourself so I may ban you.
Skydak is hot too.
Yep, Skahawk's good. I'm not surprised she is this high. Ku dislikes her. Ku doesn't dislike her. Ku's just scared of her. Alright, now for another massive jump. With 359 votes, we have Melusine in second place. People love Melusine. And, I mean, I love Melusine too. Melusine's great. She's adorable. Little short queen. But, you know. Is she waifu? Is she the number one waifu? No.
Surprisingly notaal VIP.
It's not surprising because I've made the comment in the past, and I'll continue to make this comment the more I rest on this idea. And that is, there is, aside from MASH, there is one character who is a definitive best girl in Fate. Genuinely best girl in Fate. With 476 votes is Erish Kegel. Erish Kegel. The number one Lancer waifu is everyone's favorite girl. 476 responses. Erish doesn't surprise anyone. People were freaking out thinking Melu was going to take it. Even with the Lost Belt 6 bias and the Fae bias, Erish still pulls through as the top of the Lancers. As she well should. Not sure how much is because it's the personality. She's such a cutie. So, ladies and gentlemen, your number one Lancer of the year 2023 female is Erish Kegel. Kneel before your chaotic evil girlfriend. Alright. Moving on, we're moving on to the Lancers. Wow, the Lancer category is actually relatively short. Oh, I want this to be known. I didn't mention this, but maybe I probably should. If a character does not appear, it's not because I forgot to put them in. It's because nobody voted for them. It will not show 0 responses. So in the event that you're asking yourself, well, where's this person? It's nobody voted for them. That means that they were not voted for. All right. Next up is the Lancer males. Did anyone have 0 responses? I'll be honest, I didn't check. No, Lancer Ultra got votes. She was relatively high. Okay. So your least popular male Lancer is Benkei. Benkei with 2 responses. But hey, that's 2 people. 2 Benkei fans. 2 people think that Benkei is the top of the line Lancer in terms of Husbando. Or there's 2 people who are lying. Yes, Lancer Artoria got a vote. So these 2 people need to go find each other and start a family. Congratulations. Alright. Next up is Hozuin Ishun, aka Bald Guy. 4 votes. Yeah, it happens. These are the two weakest Benkei fans. They are the strongest people in the Fate community. Alright. Hozuin Ishun, 4 votes. Not surprising. He, you know... He's a lot of things. I don't know if I'd say he's husband, though. Feamle, actually kind of low. I feel like there's a bias against him because, you know... Spook bias. I feel like a lot of people never forgave him for fucking up various gacha rolls. And then... 2... With the 12 responses, we have... both Roma and Vlad. This is a normal Roma, not Roma Kiernis. Not Roma Kieris. I mean, I get it. I get why he's so low. But, yeah. And then I'm actually surprised that this Roma is this high. I just feel like the Rome bias is a very real thing. Alright. Lancerly. 14 responses. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then with 19 we have Protoku. It's pretty decent. That's 19 more than I thought he was going to get, so, you know, shout out. I feel like people don't remember that he exists. No, Young Lee will never be as cool as his old man self until he becomes his old man self. Alright, 24 responses from Leonidas. Yeah, okay. Strongman is cool. People like Leo. All of them are all muscle. And all muscle alts, yeah. Protoku is real, but you're not a beast-type servant, so you'll be okay. Glitch is biased for old men. You're goddamn right I am. Alright, next. Dudamud and the 33 Fate Zero fans. Sorry, 31 Fate Zero fans. Alright, I mean, you know, is what it is. Hector with 33 responses. Not bad at all. Moving up. Oh, a little bit of a jump. We're going to 49 with Bima. Newcomer to the group. Bima. Bima looks good. I feel like once he hits NA, people will like him a little bit more. Maybe. I don't know. People are so...
We are all biased toward this old man that can beat the crap out of us.
Yep. People are so upset with the fact that Ordeal Call exists, they feel like they're just ignoring Bima, despite his design being super fucking good. I like the Berserker more. Fair. Duryodhana is also an amazing design. Alright, next. 75 votes for good old Don Quixote. My man pulling up. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Potato-shaped men for the win. Romulus Kiernis. 129 votes. Almost double. More than... Is that more than... No. This almost double. Damn. We know that the only good thing of part 1 of the Ordeal Call is Durga. There were salty people after her banner drop. I mean, people are just... They're going to be mad. Anytime anything new releases in Fate, people are mad. It's best to ignore it. How dare you not just release Lost Belt 6 18 times in a row? Fuck you. And then when you release anything Lost Belt 6 related, we're going to be mad at you anyway. Like, great. Thank you, anime fans. Roma this low? Well, the male Lancers has a lot of competition. For example, with almost 100 more is Percy. Me when I get new content in the FGO, the gacha game I've played for you. Exactly. Percy, pretty good. 218 votes, not surprising at all. Moving up, Karna. 289 votes. Pretty huge, pretty significant. Love that. People really like Karna. It's not surprising. 291 votes is Sakamoto Ryoma.
Percival Jackson, Spear of Selection Thief. Percival Jackson, Spear of Selection Thief.
How many of those Karna votes were from women? Good question. Karna is chill with this. Karna's good. He's good. 291 Oreo accounts. I mean, yeah. Not surprising. People love Ryoma, as they should. Ryoma, it's definitely recency bias, but Ryoma's cool. He's great. He's a good character. Now with 328 votes, in the number 3 spot, we have Canis. It's a lot. That is a lot. I'm sure I will I'm sure I'll catch some flack from somebody about this, but your mother. Next, with 317 votes, 372 votes, rather, for our second place is Enkidu. Everyone's favorite little Clayboy. Enkidu is great. There's no denying that people like Enkidu. I mean, and I fucking adore Enkidu. I love him to death. Do I consider him Husbando, though? Not really. But, you know. So, yeah, number 1, it's looking like surprising no one, is Ku. Once again, with the FSN bias. This one I'm less upset about, mostly because, you know, I like Ku. Ku is good. Ku is a good boy. He's a good dog. That's a great dog right there. How many of the characters that have been in number 1 have been dog-coded? So yeah, your number 1 male Lancer for 2023 is ya boy Ku. To be fair, Unlimited Blade Works did him a service. I mean, yeah, again, FSN bias is a very real thing. So congratulations to the Ku believers. By a fairly significant margin. Very good job. Alright. Next is female writers. This one was really close. So, at the very bottom, look at this. At the very bottom, with 18 votes, this is the most we've seen for a lowest rank. Is at the very bottom with 18 votes is Anne Bonny and Mary Read. It's not bad. I mean, the writers is pretty stacked. People like them. Anne Bonny and Mary Read, good characters. Like them a lot. Followed up by Artoria Pendragon Santa Alter. Or Santa Alter, rather. 20 votes? I'm honestly surprised she's that high. But again, I feel like there's an Artoria bias there. Followed up by Europa. Europa actually getting a lot of votes. 26 votes, not bad. Gotta love Grandma. Cinderella's with the 40 votes. Not bad. Actually, hold on. We have a lot of people with 40 votes. It's a three-way tie between Cinderella's, Martha, and Marie Antoinette. All with 40 votes. It's not bad. In fact, it's pretty good. Yeah, all of the homies. And this was before the most recent Christmas event. So, you know. Martha, I love Martha. I want them to do more with Martha. She's great. Little cutie patootie. Love me a girl who could punch a hole through my abdomen. Alright. Next, with 51 responses, we have... coming today on NA, is Dobrynya Nikitich. She is coming to... Yeah, Fubuki Rider for the win. She drops today, I'm pretty sure, with Tunguska. So... Yeah, isn't Tunguska today? Am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure that's coming out, like, in 3 hours. I thought it was the 22nd. Maybe it is. Is Tunguska today? I thought it was today. The stream is in a week. Never mind, I lied to all of you. I'm spreading misinformation on the internet. On purpose. The goat lies. Yeah. Alright, moving on. 54 responses we have. Carmilla. All right, this is trying to solve the divorce. All right. Oh, also 54 responses is Boudica.
Terug met chat, klitten, am right. My source, oven.
It came to me in an oven. He can't say a vision, he just says oven. Boudica, love to hear this, hi. Boudica Avenger when? Good question. Hopefully soon. I love Boudica. I have nothing else to say. I just love her. All right, next. Ryder Ishtar, 58 votes. It's so funny to see her be second in like the normal archers, only to get this low in the Ryder category. Followed up by fucking Bakin. Dog Girl. We do love the Dog Girl. Taco Legs, great artist. Ryder Murasaki on the 71 votes. If her Ryder form is getting this many votes, how many does her fucking caster form get? No, not biking. Bakin. I see, I have to stop myself from saying bikin because I want to say bikin from Guilty Gear. And like, that's not right. Yeah, Caster's well, Caster has a lot of competition, but probably not. All right, Artoria, Ryder Alter, Maid Alter, 82 responses. Not surprised. Not really surprised. fellas. We're waiting for her to get old. Homie, that's called grooming. There's a term for that. No, she's not a loli. She's just tiny. She is not a loli. She is just tiny. That's a fair point. However, 88 okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. She's tied with Ryder Mordred. Appropriate? What do you mean appropriate? Man. Officer, there's a Habitrot fan. Look, listen to me. I love Habitrot. I do. Habitrot is amazing. She's a fantastic character. She is not a waifu. She is not a waifu. That's like your really, really cool friend who you like as a friend. Habanyan does deserve head pats. Absolutely. Habitrot deserves to be fed like a big-ass croissant and then just kind of left there for a little bit. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Alright, moving up. Drake, 104 responses. Honestly, kind of low. I would have expected Drake to have more. Drake, pretty high. Pretty good. Next. Sima Yi. Reynez. People like Reynez, I mean... Hold on. So this might be loud. Yeah, that's the sound I wanted. I'm gonna save that for the next time something fucking sus happens. Reynez is also like 14. True. She is a gremlin. She's not a waifu. But... Yeah. Maeve is still in the running, yes. Oh, good, I get to use this immediately. I'm gonna repeat this. Loli hentai has too many views. Some of you are lying. It could have been people thinking it was casting. It says writer right here! It says writer! Like, I know Fate fans are illiterate, but it's right. It's literally right there. She does have a wedding dress, like, is that supposed to... What? It needs to be more clear, bud. You're right. That's on me. Alright. Next. There's Maeve. 135 votes for Maeve. Maeve as a character has gotten a lot better as time has gone on, so I'm not surprised to see her this high. She's a good character. She is cute. She is... I mean, she, in terms of, like, waifu material, she's pretty decent. We're gonna be seeing that view count. What do you mean? I know all the things that Jake voted for. I'm not telling. Sicko. All right, next. Suzuka, Summer Vacation. 142 responses. Yeah, not surprising to anyone. It is surprising that her Saber form was low. It's not surprising that this one is this high. Because I want to say that this is this number 4? Is this 4th place? It's either 4th or 5th. Let's see. Well, with 282 results, we have Ketz. That's a lot. Ketz was in the number 1 slot for a very long time. Honestly, before this got like put on Twitter, this poll, Ketz was the number 1 spot, and after that it got moved. So, you know, it's not bad. I love Ketz. Ketz is a good one. Excellent choice of waifu. Alright, next is Medusa. 333 responses for Medusa. I mean, again, not too terribly surprising to anybody. Medusa has that... She does have the FSN bias. She's got a lot going on. But number 1, fellas. The number 1 writer of the year for the females, with 376 votes, is my girl Ushi Wakamaru. My wife, Ushi Sweep. Are you sure you didn't rig this? Some of the people who've been in the top makes it very obvious I did not rig this. Babylonia helped her and Ketz. I mean, kind of. It's also that Ushi deserves it. Ushi deserves it. Yeah, top waifu females, Ushi. It's not very surprising. There's just, you know, get her a shirt, but let's fucking go. I mean, pretty much. Now for your favorite Aussie and number 1. No! Goatman stays winning, so say congratulations to you. We have an Ushi emote. Spam the Ushi emote. I need to get one that's not her throwing a chancla, though. Alright. Goatman stays winning. Next is the Rider Males. All right. So number 1, least popular male writer. Good morning. Is Huang Fei Hu. Now, most of you are probably wondering, who the fuck is that? Exactly, because Huang Fei Hu shows up in the Halloween event and then vanishes. Which is interesting, because his design is awesome and he's a really fun character. I feel like next year, once he's in NA, he's going to be much higher. People really like. I don't know why people don't like him as much as they do. As much as I don't get it. 7 people, based as fuck. Y'all get it. Now the 12 people voting for Columbus. We have some questions for you. That, Interesting. Red hair, 14 responses. I know that... Look, man, horse girls are a thing. Next is Alexander with 15 responses. Once again, I feel like the children get too many votes in these, I swear. Bart, 19 votes. I mean, not bad. Bart's hot, and that's kind of all he has going for him, because his personality is shit, so it makes sense. George. 30 votes for good old Georgie. You know what? This makes sense. George is a great character. People like George a lot, but is he like the number one husbando? Probably not. Ivan. $43 people get... Is that a tricky emote? Is that tricky? That is tricky. Damn. Ivan. 43 people get it. They understand. Oh, I did get Takeda in here. This is maybe recency bias, but yeah, Takeda. Uh, 45 votes, not bad. Here's a shocking one. Blackbeard has 53 votes. We got an Edward Teach sweep. My man's actually getting votes. That is shocking. Actually shocking. $43 people said, I want a Dark Souls boss on my asshole. Respect. Hell yeah. Goat beard. Summer skin carrying. I mean, kind of. I mean, he's... In terms of, like, well-written characters, he's definitely one. He's up there. It's just so hit or miss on, like, how the writer wants to use him. Constantine. Mr. Light-Skinned Stare himself. 54 votes. Damn. And then Ryoma Ryder, 85 votes. And once again, people really like Ryoma, and I get it. Ryoma's great. 85 of these are Oreo. In 91, we have Odysseus. Coming in. Good man. I'm actually kind of surprised. There was more, but Cersei rigged the vote against him. Klidge not beating the FGO illiteracy allegations. What do you mean? That's Kentucky? Oh my god, it is Kentucky. Damn, I'm dumb as fuck. Well, what can I say? I'm a Fate fan. Yeah, Golden Boy, 85. Really? 85? I feel like that's kind of low. For Kentucky, that feels kind of low. Oh, if anything, it just means that Ryoma's higher, so let's fucking go. Anyway, yeah, Odysseus over that way. Taigong Wong. He comes out today, guys. He comes out today. $115 votes for Taigong Wong. He will get more. He'll get more next year once he's, you know, in NA. Followed up by Nemo. Nemo's an interesting one.
Pain and suffering await you.
Hey, yo.
And I will walk 1,000 miles, and I will walk 1,000 more.
Nacho Libre Fate with the 15-month streak. Welcome back, my man. Glad to have you back. How's it going? Nemo is a variety pack. Mind you, they're all tiny. But 136 responses. Interesting. Achilles with the 171. Not surprising that good old Carrot Top's got this far. Canis with 181. Pretty good. Pretty good. Insultingly low Achilles vote count. Look, he has some pretty harsh competition, as you will see. Like, I think that you're forgetting that there's a certain Eastgander. $183 votes for Eastgander. Pretty good. Moving on, we have Ryoma. And what I believe is number 4. Now we have the real Ryoma, 217 votes. Again, it's you gotta love him. You gotta love him. And then Ozzy at 255. And in 3rd place is Ozzy. Now, who do you think is in the number 1 spot? Because I've seen a lot of people say one character, but you know, there's 2 writers left. Both are from A Matter of France. Your number 2, with 331 votes, is Astolfo. Which means that your number 1, the Husbando of the year for the writers, ladies and gentlemen, is Mandricardo. We have a friendo sweep by 3 votes. He takes it by 3 votes. Let that be the ego boost that this motherfucker needs right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Mandricardo is the number 1 writer husbando of the year. My man has taken it. He deserves it. Friendo is frozen in shock. I'm presenting to him the Golden Horn Award for Best Husbando of the Year, and he is pissing himself. Oh, did I forget to tell you guys that everyone who gets number 1 this year, you have to grail them to 100. If you're watching this, that's a requirement. I figured I should drop it on you now so that you can't back out of it because you're this deep. Just know that that's the rule. All right. So say congratulations to your boy. Our boy. The community's number 1. And we move on to the female casters. Ow. All right. Okay. So, in last place we have Medela. No, I'm not playing the music because she's this low. We've determined that there are some like weirdos out there, so I think that for the ones that are like fairly low, I'm gonna reserve using the music. Nursery should not have 7. Nursery being tied with Marie Antoinette. Caster is a crime. Medea Lily has 3. This is... I mean, I figured pretty much every character gets voted for anyway, so someone had to do it. Now, Daikokuten, with the 9 responses, is kind of shocking. I love the rats. I love the rats. Martha Santa is that low. She should be. She's not a waifu. She's a big little sister, or a little big sister, whichever you want to take it for. And then Iris Veal is this low, which is fascinating. Iris, I feel like, should be much higher. But, alright. I mean, the people have spoken. Elizabeth Halloween. 12 votes. You know, it's okay. 10 Kiri ults and 1 Artoria ult. Yeah, right? There are some very high-end waifus in Caster, yes. Miyu. 17 votes for Miyu, huh? Caster Wu. It's still relatively low, so I mean it's, you know, we've determined that there are people out there who are of an interesting taste. Can I get a top 3 male archers recap? I don't remember who the full top... No, I do. It was Super Orion, Gil, and then Emiya. Wu, Caster Wu. Caster Wu is not a child. This is aged up Caster Wu. And she's got a good design. 24 responses. Helena. 25. Caster Corday. 29. Where's Peacock? Where's my man? Let him know that his girl only got 38 votes. Peacock is in pain. Yeah. Sheba gets a raw deal, which is unfortunate because she's such a cutie. Such a cutie patootie. Peacock made 38 ults, yeah.
Help me.
Scheherazade. 51 votes. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am surprised Ilya is not higher. Knowing Fate fans. I'm honestly shocked that she is not higher. So in a way, this is a blessing that she is this low. Okay, Scheherazade 51. No, male casters is next. Male, yeah. Then Shuten, 52 votes. Caster Nero at 59, which is interesting. I would have thought her to be higher, but, you know. This next one is a fucking crime, by the way. This one is so sad. Sanzo only has 60? Really? Sanzo deserves to be much higher. I will admit to this. I did vote in my own census. Mind you, I only voted once because I'm not a terrible person. I'm not cheating my own fucking shit to break every code of it. I voted for Sanzo. I'm so sad that she is not higher. Rigged, yeah. All right, Crane, 73, not bad. I mean, she had a really good event, so that's not surprising. Medea, 74 votes. Hey, people like Medea. What can I say? Anastasia with the 84 votes. Not bad at all. Not bad, not bad. She does have the FSN appeal, but Medea's also like a really fun character. Anastasia, yep. Only 80? Yeah, I guess. Normal Da Vinci. Did Ryder Da Vinci have more votes than normal Da Vinci? Sickening. Alright. I love Da Vinci. She was my first SSR. Izumo. This one's a recency bias. As much as I love Izumo, I don't think that she would be this high if not for the Gouda Gouda event being this close. Cersei. With 99 responses. Bird Girl Sweep. Samurai Remnant Boost, probably. Murasaki with the 105 votes. Can I get some awawas in chat, please? She's pushing it. Good girl. Alright, moving on. We have Skahawk, unsurprisingly this high. She's good. Skahawk's good. I finally have her after all these years. Nitocris in number 4, I believe this is. Not bad at all. In the words of a great sage frog, she looks sticky. Yeah. To Murasaki, yeah. Nitocris, love her. Next. In third place, we have Ash the Savior. Pretty good. She's cute. I love her a lot. In second place, we have Tamamo with 283 votes. Good wife. And unsurprising, completely unsurprising to anybody, the number 1 caster of the year for the females is Artoria Caster. Castoria the Beaver. Everyone's favorite little war criminal. With 555 responses. I think that's around a fifth of the votes. So, I mean, she deserves it. She had such a good, like... She had such a good story. I mean, it's not... This should be surprising to nobody. Castoria is your number 1 female caster of the year. Get a round of applause for the girl. Hey! We're making spring memories for her. That's what we're doing here. So, she deserves it. I mean, like her or not, it's... Lost Belt 6 popped the fuck off. What can I say? Alright, we're moving on to the male casters now. Oh yeah. This is going to be a short one, by the way. Alright. So in last place we have Zhongzhu, aka the old man with Pekora hair. 4 votes for him. Mephisto with the 8 votes, and Thomas Edison with 12 votes. Not bad. Also with 12 votes we have Mozart Not bad at all. Caster Jills has 18 votes. Interesting. The ultimate cool. 18 people are based. 27 people are really based, though, with the Geronimo votes. Not bad. I'm gonna be going for a bit more. Cam, I'm sorry. Don't wait up for me. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but you know what? So be it. All right, next. Shakespeare with 30 responses. I'm surprised he got that many, but good for him. Paracelsus with 33. People remembered the days before Castoria. My man Babbage with 37, coming in hot. Love to see it. Avisbron, 59 votes. My man Avisbro popping in. Love to see it. Chen Gong, I mean, I'm not really surprised he's this high. Again, I feel like there's this point where it goes from I don't really care about the husbando aspect. I just like this character because funny and I use him. I feel like that's kind of where Chen Gong falls into. Yeah, he is. This is like a meme response. 85 is Sieg. Tiny brainless child. That's a lot of people voting for Sieg too. That's interesting. Hans with 144 votes is interesting. $144 Kiara alt accounts on God. Next with 163 we have Asclepius. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Now with 198 we have Caster Ku. Caster Ku was actually in the lead for a while. He's in 4th place here with 198 votes. I want to let that sink in real quick. He's in 4th place. 4th. With only 198 votes. Beaten out by Waver with 303. It's pretty good. Now for 2nd place. With 445 votes. 2nd place with 445 votes. Is Caster Gill. Just kind of wild. And now in 1st place with 745 votes is Merlin. $745 votes for Merlin. That's a fucking cock wizard sweep, baby. He is... In the distance, you can hear Spo silently seething in rage. Yep. Yeah, that is the biggest sweep. Hey, man, what can I say? People they like him. They like Merlin. As they well should. He's got amazing art. Endless possibilities. True. It's just a bunch of Magi Mary alt accounts. Yeah. Merlin manipulated this one. Yeah, Gilgamesh has gotten second twice. That's got to be a massive blow to the ego. I mean, it's not... That's the thing, is he's not even a Lost Belt 6 factor. Like, Casku was this high because of Lost Belt 6, guaranteed. Merlin is just this... He's just that. That's just him. Merlin is him. On his birth certificate, he's from the Himalayas. This man is crazy. Man walked over from Timbuktu. Exactly. Alright. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Merlin, your #1 male caster of the year. Let us now move on to the assassins. Female assassins. There are... I want to say the assassin class has the most females in it. And then there's like 10 males. So we're going to try and go through this one a little bit quickly. This one does have the Valkyries separated because they're summoned separately. So yeah, let's take a look. Thrud, aka the Blonde Valkyrie. 10 votes for her, not bad. Koji, Spider Girl love to see it. Hilder, 12 responses, love to see that. Lacosta, I voted for Lacosta. As time goes on, I find I love Lacosta. Lacosta, Acoustic. I adore her. She is... I'm kind of like thinking that she's maybe in my top 3 favorite characters this year. She's goofy. She's a little goofy. Did Steno not get on the... Well, let's see. Goatman on shrooms. God, I wish. Yeah, I love her. She's great. I will probably end up grailing her to 100 when she gets to NA. Ortland. The best Valkyrie. With 17 votes. Great. Love to see it. 100 Face. 18 votes. Respectable. Wish she was a little bit higher. She does deserve to be higher, but is what it is. There's your Steno with 19 votes. She's still relatively low, so I'm not going to play the sound, but 19 votes for Steno. Why? Stockholm Syndrome. In memes. Where's Jack? Excellent question. We'll see, shall we? Jean K, 22 votes. Not bad. Love me some Jean K. Donzo, 23. Not bad. She didn't really get the Heian-kyo boost I was hoping she would, but is what it is. She deserves more. She was great in Heian-kyo, though. I loved her. Hogan. God, I love Hogan. 27 votes. Yeah, that's a good one. Love me some Hogan. Woo. This is Fuya and his 27 accounts voting for Woo. Alright. Matahari with the 30 responses here. That's the Shinichi and his alt accounts. Chiyome, 31 votes. Decent. I do like Chiyome, she's good. Short queen. Head pats, though, not waifu. Nitocris. 37 votes for Summer Nitocris. Which is actually, I thought she'd be higher. Summer Nitocris is fucking hot. Semiramis, 43 votes. I wish they would do more with her. But, you know, is what it is. Jack has 44 votes. So not nearly as high as I think that you were all anticipating her, but still 44 votes. I think that maybe it's the 50 plus mark, right? Where I should play the noise for the lollies. Yeah, expecting higher. Yeah, there's still 44 people saying that she's the #1 of the assassin waifus. There are 44 people who think that Jack is hotter than Nitocris. Which is concerning. Shisho Assassin with 46. Cute. I feel like that she doesn't get much love, but she's cute. Cleo with 48. Alright. Cleo rep, love to see it. Ushi Assassin with 50 votes. My baby. My baby. Okay. The 50 glitch alts, yeah. Huyan Zhou, 52 votes. I'm glad that she's made it this high. Huyan is a cutie. "25 klidge alts, 25 Benkei alts." I wonder how many were unable to separate character from gameplay. Most. I imagine that's a big factor. Carmilla with the 61, not bad. Wait, who's Yan? Huyan. She's the girl with like the robot leg and the big hat. She's adorable. Like, once Huyan comes to NA, she's gonna be fucking skyrocketing. Trust me. Gray, 66 responses. MHX, 68. The divorce is still going on. Alright, pop off MHX. Serenity, 72 votes. Isn't Gray a teen? I don't remember case files very much. Maybe. I'm gonna give that a maybe. I mean, I didn't vote for her. Serenity, 72. Love that. Idol probably give her a little bit of a bump there. Love to see it. Okita J. 80 votes. Good deal. Consort U. They've expanded the Zhufu Corporation has expanded its voting capabilities. All right. Corday with the 98 votes. That is the Pran influence at work, ladies and gentlemen. Popping off. Followed up by Hime. 122 votes for Hime. Love your cringe girl failure. Who's looting the stabby daughter? My brother in Christ, that's a silly question. Alright. Shiki Assassin, who I believe is your number 4 spot. 148. Honestly, I get it. Assassin Shiki, she a cutie. Very, very cat. Murder Hobo, yeah. There is a K&K. But how many Fate fans know, like, actually, like, understand or have seen K&K or read K&K? I think a lot of people just lie. Alright. 193 responses. In third place, we have Shuten Doji. This should not surprising to anyone. The Shuten is this high. Alright. Number 2 with 320 votes is Koyanskaya of Light. Benicio. The fucking... Yeah. Yeah, Cleo was on here. Cleo was in the less than 100 group. And number 1... the number 1 assassin with 489 is Kama. In a move that is, I mean, honestly, it's I was gonna say it's not surprising, but it's a little surprising that Kama is beating out Koyan. But you know, I've been wrong before. I mean, I guess, you know, with Kama you get the best of all worlds with her. So it appeals. Maybe that's why Jack isn't as high as we thought it was, because all those people went to Kama. How many times can you see dojins of this girl multiplying herself over and over again? There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, your number 1 female assassin of the year is Kama. Almost all of them are Ascension 1, 2, SM. I should have asked that as a question as well. Which Kama Ascension do you use? Does that F8 constitute artistic nudity? I'm allowed to post it. I could show her with her tits out if I wanted to now. Thank you, Twitch. Yeah, in case you didn't know, Twitch now allows you to show nudity on stream if it's in an artistic fashion. So long as it's not just like, you know, actual fucking, you're okay. No, you can. You can show titty. Oh, did they backpedal? Did they backpedal on that? Cowards. They backpedaled hard. Cowards! You just can't have your IRL movements linked to a V2. I mean, I hadn't really planned to get like a fully rigged cock or anything, so it should be fine. Oh yeah, this is So there's a lot of female assassins, not a lot of male assassins. So this one's going to be a little bit shorter. No more klidge cock SMH. All right. Shout out to the 13 Phantom of the Opera fans. Your baker's dozen of Phantom Opera fans. It's decent. 13 Christine accounts. Henry Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. 46 responses. Cursed Arm Hassan, 58. Sanson with 60. This one's surprising. Yan King only with 86. I would have thought that, like, the fucking... the Yaoi Dojin people would have come out in full force, but... You know. So, there's, like, there's almost no male assassins. Carrie, 104 votes. Fuma, 114 votes. The Yaoi Dojins were there for Ku and Emiya. Yeah, fair enough. 132 votes to Old Man Lee, who I think is in 4th. I think this is 4th. Just to let you know how few male assassins there are, I think this is 4th. No, he's... Okay, no, this is 5th. Kojiro Regendo, 246 votes. It's a lot. In 3rd place with 339 votes is Tez. People fucking love Tez. It's kind of crazy how much people love Tez. So I'm excited for him to come to NA because he seems cool. There has to be a reason why so many people like him. And it's not his art. People fucking hate his art. There has to be a reason why people like him. I like his art. I think his art's fine. If only he was a different... I mean, I think his art's fine. It's unique. Alright, and then in number 2, with 495 votes, is Izo. My man Izo. 500 votes almost. And number 1... in a move that is surprising to what I can only imagine is not a goddamn person, is the true bestest boy of all of Chaldea. Everyone's favorite guy. Hark the evening bell tolls, my friends. With almost 700 votes. Your number 1 male assassin husbando is the Old Man of the Mountain. Present thy head. The Old Man bias is real. Azrael is real. Can I get a round of applause for our man Gramps? Bone Daddy popping in. The Gramps and Gudiko comics, not the Arrow ones, are so good. Yes, no, they're great. I love that the fan base has taken the concept of Gramps and, like, elevated it to, like, another level. And I feel like they've not really done him a disservice. You know how, like, sometimes the fan bases will take those things and they'll just, like, be like, oh, he's all of these things. Like, everything that you see him do in the comics, in, like, fan comics and stuff, is very in character for him. Considering that he does actually just, like, really, really warm up to the person who summons him, the Gudikos. So it makes me happy that he's made it this high. It's good to see people appreciate the man. Alright, moving on. We're on to the Berserker Females. Oh my god, yeah. All right. We have 4 more categories that we're going to do. We'll run through like the extra response stuff on a different stream. That way I'm not streaming for 20 hours. Fair? Okay. And I will have these results posted on Twitter, by the way, in case you're interested. So, our bottom spot here is Cha-Cha. As it kind of well should be. Cha-Cha is not a waifu. She's a mom, but she's not a waifu. So, not bad. Okay. 16 for Bunyan. Also not a waifu. Salome this low. We need to get to Trom. Get her some exposure. All right. Galatea, only 25. I guess when your personality is that of a stone, you don't really stand out.
Pain and suffering await you.
Okay, content transition time. Lethal Company with your boy.
Jordan, thank you for the resub for 23 months. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. I will do Lethal Company after this. This is a whole thing I set up, so I'm gonna see this through to the end. It should be about. I'll be done in maybe about another hour or so, given how we've been going so far. But I will join you after this. All right. But thank you for the resub, my friend. Glad to have you back. Go check out Jordan's streams, by the way, at Kitsukatu on twitch.tv. And Land Party, at Official Land Party. Go check out their stuff. They make good content. All right. We're saying, we're dissing Galatea for being cold as ice. Hashtag ad. Hell yeah, baby. Brynhild. 30 people want to cuck Sigurd. Honestly, I get it. Alright. Kijo Koyo. 32 responses. I kind of get it. Look, as a Monster Girl enthusiast, I understand the appeal of Kijo Koyo, and I would love for her to be higher. However, you know, I know it's not for everybody. I love her. I love her to death. Right above her, though, with one extra vote, is Ibaraki. 33 votes for Ibaraki. Who considers Ibaraki a waifu? That's my question, but oh well. Play the song. It's above 50. Above 50 votes, I play the song. Frankenstein. The rotating banana. Frankenstein. 35 votes. Fair. I mean, Apocrypha. Fran's good. She's a good. Penth with 44. Not really surprising. People like Penth. Penth is cool. Nyalter. Adelante Alter. 53 votes. I would have thought her to be higher. Kiyohime, 53 also. Again, I'm not going to play the sound because I feel like a lot of people don't know that Kiyohime is a child servant. How many people are unaware that Kiyohime is a child servant, that she's 12? How many people know that Kiyohime is 12? No, she doesn't look it and she didn't really act it. So it sends mixed result. Yeah, how many of you know that Kiyohime is 12? No, that's not a real thing. What do you mean? Alright, we're moving on. Berserker is 59. Not bad. Zoomer. I would have thought her to be higher. Her archer form had a lot. Fucking Tamacat, my girl Tammy. $64 votes for Tammy. Hey Tammy, 64 people consider you to be the #1 Berserker waifu. Do you have anything to say about that?
Asses. I be winning. Wow, is I? Why am I not higher? This shit is rigged. Fuck. Nyang.
The way how she says fuck is so funny. Just fuck.
Oof.
Alright. With 81 votes, we have Sendo Rikyu. Interesting. I don't really consider Rikyu a waifu. I think she's very cute, but she's not a waifu. MHX Alter with 90. Interesting. Berserker Nobu with 98. I mean, not really surprising. People, I mean, it's come to my attention that people fucking love Nobu. And you know what? I get it. 114 responses for Ibuki Doji Berserker. This number I guarantee will be higher next year, but damn. Alright, next. Krimhild with 134. Again, not surprising anybody. I'm going to make this a yearly thing for the end of the year, yes. This is fun. This kind of thing is really fun for me. I love seeing how people think in these kinds of things. Alright, next. Jerker, 139 responses. She's doing good. People like everyone likes their otaku girl. 151 responses to Raiko. Mama Raiko not #1. Mama Raiko down here. I think she's actually still fairly high. You know who has her beat? Is Nightingale. Excuse me, Nightingale, who I believe is in 4th. Nightingale in 4th place. Not bad at all. Good job for Nightingale. Love Nightingale. Next in 3rd place is Artoria Caster Berserker. I mean, not surprising. People love Castoria. We've determined this. In 2nd place, with 179 votes, is Miyamoto Musashi Berserker. I mean, we all like Musashi. We've determined that the fan base also likes Musashi, even if they're kind of tsundere about the whole thing. And in a shocking turn of events, surprising not a goddamn person, with 614 votes, it's not even close, is Morgan. This was not even a competition, this was a slaughter. In comparison to her competition, Morgan decimated. So beyond a fucking shadow of a doubt, the #1 waifu for the Berserkers is Mama Morgan. If this caught you off guard and you were surprised, then you just started playing the game, is what I'm going to say. Pretends to be exactly. Still not mommy, no.
Still ain't mommy for me.
I did just call her Mama Morgan, but I don't mean that she's actually mommy. She's not mama. She's not mommy. She's mother. Yeah. Moomy. I just realized that Klidge got that Aki haircut. No, this is tied up in the back, not in a fucking, like, weird stick. Stop delaying, give us... I'm not delaying, it's a ceremony. Fuck you. Where's all the pomp and circumstance for all of this? Give a round of applause to Morgan. In an absolute, unsurprising turn of events, she has destroyed the competition. There's actually some fairly fierce competition here. Alright. Our Berserker boys.
All hail the queen.
All hail the queen. Our Berserker boys, with 2 votes, at the lowest is Darius, age 3. Followed by Lubu, and then Caligula. Actually, Caligula is tied in 16 votes with Spartacus. I actually kind of expected Sparty to be higher. People really, really like Spartacus, so, you know. Interesting. Both are yours, my alt and main. Damn. With 24 responses, all of these are my account, is Eric Bloodaxe. My boy. They remembered. They remembered him. Number 1 in my heart. One of those votes is mine, by the way. Yeah, Eric Bloodaxe. Popping out. Loving it. Alright. Zhang Yu. All of these are you. All of these are consort you. 42 responses. I've been keeping him alive for so long, I will fight the fight for Eric until I am buried. Which I won't be because I refuse to have my body put in the ground. Gunhild would like to know 24 people's location. Yeah, Zhang Yu popping off. Pretty good. Duryodhana, newcomer to the scene, 63 votes. Pretty good. Duryodhana's design is great. He's kind of a bastard, but, I mean, he's cool. He's really cool. So, yeah, glad to see that. Beowulf with the this one's surprising to see Beowulf this high. Beowulf with 72 votes. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. And immediately after is Asterios. 86 votes for Asterios. So, love to see that. I'm leveling Eric because of the Soul Calibur tournament. Hell yeah! Alright. Hey, 86 is good. Good man, Asterios. With 98, this one might be recency bias, but also just because he's awesome, is Nagakura Shinpachi. My man. Old man bias. You love it. Love it. Alright. Vlad, age 3. 101 responses. Yeah, that is the new Shinsen Gumi guy, Shinpachi. He's cool. He's really cool. Unsurprising, Vlad broke the 100 mark. He's a very well-liked character. Alright, in 153 we have Hijikata, another Shinsen Gumi guy. Yeah, not surprising that people like him a lot. Lancelot, 156 votes for Sir Lancelot himself. Checks out. I mean, I don't really consider him husband material at all, even before the madness enhancement, but, you know. With 165 votes, we have Ku Alter. Going hard. Pretty good. Love to see him this high. With 226 votes, we have Mori Nagayoshi. Is this biased because of Gouda Gouda, or is this just because everyone really likes Mori? I want to believe the latter. Mori's he's a great guy. Kind of fucked in the head, but he's fun. Yeah, he's a T-bro. He's actually really fun. Good guy. With 272 responses, we have Herc. Now, I have to ask you Fate Stay Night fans something. Why? That's it. That's the question. Because I know that this isn't normal people. This is Fate Stay Night exclusive fans. Are you just voting for Herc because... I know that Herc is cool. This is not something that I'm denying. Herc is awesome. He's not a husbando, though. Herc is just Chad by definition. All right. I mean, I'll take it. I asked a classmate if she would smash Herc. The response? She would. All right, that's all I need to hear. Okay. I'll eat my words. That's on me. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Herc. I mean, I probably like Herc more than I should, but I have no view of him being husbando material.
Would buy him.
In second place with 381 votes, we have Sakata Kintoki. Carrying that High Kyo banner real hard. Kintoki is awesome. Everyone loves Kintoki. He's great. I don't know if I would trust anybody who said that they actively dislike Kintoki. Like, how do you dislike Kintoki? I don't get that. And then, with 511 votes, we have your winner, the Berserker Husbando of the Year, is unsurprisingly kind of Arjuna Alter. Ladies and gentlemen, your Berserker Husbando of the Year is Arjuna Alter. Round of applause for him. Congratulations. I mean, people like him a lot. I'm not exactly surprised by this. I would have preferred to see Kintoki be the winner, but you know, this is good too. Merlin still has the most votes overall, I think. Yeah, with 700 some, which is fucking wild. And yeah, and now the nightmare begins. Q Alter was 6th? Yeah. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he was 5th. I want you to know right now up top, I'm pretty sure there is a character who has more votes than Merlin. But we'll get to that. Klidge can't count? No, I cannot. Alright, now for the one that I caught the most flack with. People were not happy that I made them make these decisions. The Extra Class 1. Now, Extra Class 1 consists of the... I call them the Pseudo Knights, which is it has Mash in it for Shielder, and then Ruler, Avenger, Moon Cancer, because they all have combat against each other. I figured that is what it is. It has to be fair, because it's not fair to do it by individual class things we will be here forever. So let's begin. Ruler Skahawk with only 4 votes. Now, that should tell you something.
I crave suffering.
Exactly. That should tell you something about how difficult this was for people to pick. Now, I have to say something. Ruler Skahawk is lower right now than Ruler Da Vinci.
Sakti.
Fuck.
I have some questions. Alright.
Big booty bitches.
Hell yeah. Alright. EO, 13 responses. I will ban you on the spot if you ever say that again. Eris, 16 votes.
Prowler noises.
All right. She's still relatively low, so I mean, I guess it's par for the course. Santa Cats, 22 responses. Mysterious Ranmaru X, only 23. So the Gouda Gouda bias did not penetrate that far yet. Popus Johanna. Love the Popus. 25 votes. All of them Constantine. Ruler Martha. 33 votes. Good deal. Bunny Artoria. I'm not too terribly surprised by this. I mean, I feel like this is where people are not willing to differentiate gameplay from stuff, but, you know. Huh? Oh, well. Oh, it's because I fucked up the spelling. That's what it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's right. I changed that. Okay, whatever. Make that 49 votes then. 4 Sakti fans.
Mr. Electric. Kill klidge.
No! 47 responses to Gorgon. Yeah, that does make more sense now. Checks out. Okay. 47 to Gorgon. Big Snake Girl hugs. Amor, Karen, 48 responses.
Jojo did it.
He did it. Astraya with the 50. People coming in for the CQC. Genico, 56 votes. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. All right, and Kiara. Moon Cancer Kiara, 58 votes. Too many Karen fans. A little bit. That's okay. BB. 69 votes for BB. Nice. Unsurprising. She definitely rigged that to be the case. 72 responses for OG Jean d'Arc. Not surprised. This one I'm kind of shocked with. Nitocris Alter, only 73 votes. Interesting.
If Mesh isn't number E, I will eat the goat man.
Love me some Nitocris Alter. Tyra, 90 responses for Tyra.
Yay!
Uncle Scott, well, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Or Uncle Scott the Second. Melusine, almost breaking that 100 mark, but not quite. 99 for Melusine, ruler. Then Summer BB with the 102. Not surprising. Himiko. Love her to death. 110. Not bad. Avenger Kama. 137. Shockingly low. Actually shockingly low. Meluko Uppies. Now, Space Ishtar, 153. Interesting. Archetype Earth, I believe in 4th place, is 184 votes. No, Kiara was already done. She's pretty low. Funny Vamp. In 3rd place is Jalter. Joan of Arc Alter, only in 3rd place. Honestly, kind of surprising that she's this low, because I know that she's got a lot of people out there who are shooters for her. Number 2. Is MASH with 287 votes. And number 1 is Demon King Nobunaga, pulling in by only 7 votes. Demon King Nobunaga takes the number 1 extra class spot. That's a Maonobu sweep, ladies and gentlemen. Of the 2,391 people who voted, 294 voted for Maonobu, and she is your number 1 extra class waifu, 1 female waifu of the year. The race between her and MASH was incredibly close. Like, honestly, I remember like looking at it, and it would bounce back and forth pretty consistently. So, yeah, it's pretty good. That's a good deal. Love to see it. Now, this is very well possibly a Gouda Gouda bias, and that's okay. Did we gone over Go yet? No. Go's in the next batch of extra class females. But yeah, no, Nobu, like I said, I'm genuinely surprised that so many people like Nobu as much as they do. It is a surprise, but a welcome one. So let's move on, ladies and gentlemen, to the Extra Class Males 1. Oh, Jesus. So once again, this is your Rulers, Avengers, and Moon Cancers. I don't believe there's a single male Moon Cancer, so none of them. This is also where you're going to come to realize the Extra Class is a dumping ground for female characters. Just straight up. Alright. So with 109 votes, we have Lobo. Which I do have questions. But, you know, it... Alright. For the 153, we have Amakusa. They're into the Headless Man. I hope they're into the Headless Man and not the dog. Unless they just want to adopt the dog. Why so many votes for last place? Because there's no... I'll do a count of how many extra class males there are after this, but there's not a lot. It's like less than 10. So yeah, Amakusa 153, Angra 171. Shi Huangdi 208. My man the Mothman popping off. Moriarty Ruler, Young Moriarty 228. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Good old Salieri, 309 responses. People like their boy failure, their edgy boy failure. Sherlock Holmes with 403 responses in second place. And unsurprising to anybody, with 810 votes, is Edmond Dantes. $810. Now, this one I'm going to say is less impressive than Merlin's, because Merlin actually had, like, competition, right? Merlin had proper competition to be up against. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. There's 8 people in this registration here. Regardless, though, your extra class 1 pseudo night class grouping Husbando of the year is Komaida. It's Edmond Dantes. Some quahahahaha's in chat. I get a bit of a drink here. Been talking nonstop for 3 hours. My throat's killing me. All right. It's pretty good.
Did I hear about bagels?
I don't... Alright, so congratulations to Dantes. We are very glad to see that you have made it this far. You will remain in our hearts forever. Whether we want you there or not. Alright. Now for extra class 2. This is your foreigners, pretenders, and alter egos. And Draco. In in our last place spot, we have Wangina's strongest warriors. The strongest members of the strongest Wangina supporters. Popping the fuck off 2 people. For the longest time, there was only 1 person who voted for Wangina. This is like this happened within like the last week. So in a way, based. Who did I vote for? I don't remember. I think I voted for... Who did I vote for? I think I voted for Draco. Australians for sure. Too new? It's too new and kind of controversial, so I get it. The fact though that 5 people voted for Dragon Liz is interesting. No, I voted for Tia Mom. That's right. And then Mecha Ellie-chan Mark 2. Once again proving that Mark 1 is better. 5 votes. Super Bunyan. 10 votes. All Canadians. Love to see it. And then Mecha Ellie-chan Mark 1 with the 11 votes. Hephaestion, 14 votes. Tied with Abby Summer for 14 votes. Mysterious Idol X Alter. 17 votes. Summer Knock, 24 votes. Interesting. Zhu 27 votes. Shitonai, 29 votes. King Protea, 45 votes. Abby, 59 votes. You've alerted the FBI. As somebody with a level 100 Abby, she's not a waifu at all. She's absolutely daughter.
FBI open up.
Just a hot streak here, huh? Yeah, right. Jacques, 67 votes, as she well deserves. Kaitku Kerr Priest. I wonder if I had just put Summer, if I had put Summer Bob, if people would have understood this one better. But yeah, Summer Bao, 70 votes. Yeah, Summer Bao probably would have been better, but whatever. Passion Lip, 72 votes. Respectable. MHXX, my girl, 73 votes.
Pain and suffering await you.
Glad the Pope wasn't last.
Timblevent, thank you so much for the 12 months. Congratulations, 1 year of Goat Man. Yeah, glad to have you back. And yeah, nope. So far, I'm very proud of my community for the most part, and honestly, the fake community for the most part, of making sure that primarily the bottom is filled with the children. So, shout out, you guys are responsible enjoyers of anime. Good job. Okay, moving on. Bazit, 89 responses. God, I'm so excited for her to come out this year. I'm so looking forward to her in, like, what is it, 2 months? Klidge phrasing. Look. Baz too low, way too low. Well, yeah. Koyanskaya of Dark. You know, if she had gotten a buff, she would have been higher. 90 responses, tied with Kiara. Normal Kiara. $87 plushie alts. Yep. Guys, you know Koyanskaya comes out tomorrow. She comes out tomorrow. Alright. Yongui Fei, everyone's little favorite How. 96 votes. Yeah, tomorrow! Alright. Surprisingly, Tlaloc. Only 98, not even breaking 100. Tlaloc is this low. Yep, New Year's is tomorrow. I'm genuinely surprised that she is this low. Can you believe it, guys? Tunguska, just a day away. And Hoku, 106 votes for good old Hoku. Happy for her, breaking that barrier. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You said Talak will go up after she enters NA, but
New Year is coming before Christmas this year.
hell yeah. But fucking Tez was super high. Lady Avalon, 120 votes. Pretty good. Pretty good. Mama, 129 votes. Larva Tiamat. Love that. We love her. We love her in this house. I love Tia Mom. Moving on. We have Cuckoo at 138. Will you go do the last few? We're going to do that on a different stream. That way I'm not streaming for, like, 5 hours. We'll do that on Monday. How about that? We'll do that on Monday. Yeah, Cuckoo, 138 votes. Oki to Alter, 144. Not really surprising there. People like Oki to Alter, as they well should, because she's great. Alright. In third place, with 146 votes, we have Sodom's Beast Draco. I like Draco. Draco's great. Unsurprising that she is this high.
They use RND Ascension.
And in second place, we have, with 244 votes, Van Gogh. Well, I feel like you guys are forgetting one character in particular. One insanely popular character. You know her. You love her. With 377 votes, Meltrellis is your #1 pseudo-cavalry class of the year. Can we get a round of applause for Melt putting in work? Like, love her or hate her, she's one, in terms of like well-written Fate characters, she's up there. She's really, really good. Sensei, I think you broke someone. Look. It's just the way it is. I have nothing against Melt. I love Melt. Melt's great.
Applause for her. She is unable to do it.
True. So there you go. Melt as a #1 waifu of the year for the pseudo-cavalry females. I mean, I'm not too terribly surprised. Again, it is what it is. And Melt's cool. I love Melt. Melt's a good. She's a good. So, you know. I thought Hoku was in the middle. Hokusai was ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th with 106. And now we move on, ladies and gentlemen, to our final category of the night. The pseudo-cavalry class males. Now, this one has a lot of competition in it. This one has a lot of competition in it. It has Domen. It has Voyager. It has Kirei. It has Oberon. I mean, it has Taisui in it too, but he's not really competition. Alright. It also has the mysterious... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... There's 5 characters here. And the mysterious option 6 that I left on there that got 1 vote. So thank you for wasting your vote. I appreciate it. Yeah. Option 6 sweep. Can I get an option 6 sweep, please? Option 6 was there when I think this had 20 or so votes, and someone in my Twitch chat was like, hey, you fucked up. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I did, and I removed it. But still, somebody voted for it. Option 6 is male Malay. The strongest Option 6 warrior. Option 6 sweep. Can I get fan art of Option 6, please? The strongest extra class character. Alright. So, in last with 38 responses, aside from Option 6, we have Taisui Jingjun. Now, Taisui is... Well, I was going to say he's the only Shota here, but that's a fucking lie. He only has 38. That's... Not a lot of people know him. It's a thing.
Option 6 is definitely a wood.
Option 6 is Nasu. Who the yeah. Taisui we're gonna get around like March, I think. Alright, and then we have Rasputin. AKA if I put Kirei, would it have been different? Hard to say. Rasputin, 350. Doman, 362 votes.
Option 6 is gender band klidge of the alter ego class.
Damn. Doman is your third place, 362 votes. 382 votes for second place.
Pulling up to option 6. Hey, I heard you are pretty strong.
Voyager with 382 responses, which I mean I'm obligated to do this at this point. Second place. Now, I'm aware that the vast majority of people are not voting for him for Husbando reasons. They want him as their son, and I understand that. And then in first place, unsurprising to anybody, with 1,258 votes, more than half of the census, is Oberon. Sussy Mothman sweep. And again, unsurprising. The number is what catches me off guard because like Doman and like Rasputin are both pretty heavy hitters, and Oberon knocked them out of the fucking park.
Is the Bugman, we all know him, we all love him, the original pretender himself, Oberon.
Yes, it is. So round of applause for Oberon, your number one husbando of 2023 for the extra class pseudo cavalry. My man pulled up, popped off. What a legend. Now make Titania summonable. Never. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your list. Now, let's just do something really fun before I end the stream. I have access to charts with this. So we can just look at the actual raw data like this. So you can see how substantial these victories were. So, for Saber Females, Bargist, 433 votes, is your number one. Which is wild. Love that for her. Number one for males, Muramasa with 488 votes. Musashi is purple? Yeah, Musashi's over here. She's the purple. And then Artoria's over here with, you guys can't see that. Musashi, Artoria, Okita. Alright. Then Muramasa, number 1. Then Betty. Then Charlie. Then Astolfo. Just to show how close this shit actually is. Then Archer females, Bob, Ishtar, Nobu. Who has the highest total? Oberon. In terms of ones that aren't just like super scummy, well, you'll see that. One sec. Archer males, Emiya, Gil made up a fucking huge portion of the votes, unsurprising. And then Soup. Lancer females, Erish, Melu, Skahawk, and then Kagetora. Unsurprising, pretty significant. Lancer males, you got your Ku, of course he's in blue. Enkidu, and then Canis and Ryoma. Rider females, you have Ushi, Medusa, and Ketz. Rider males, to show how close that this was between these two. Mandricardo in number 1, Friendo Sweep. Astolfo in number 2, missing by 0.2%. And then Ozzy in number 3. Caster female, like, look, almost a quarter of the votes for the caster female. I don't know, I do not know why the chart flashes like that. That's a weird Google thing. Friendo is still frozen in shock. He's holding the trophy. But yeah, no, a quarter of the caster females is fucking Castoria. And then the caster, like, look at this. The caster males, because I feel like showing the raw number doesn't do it enough justice. The caster males, Merlin with 745. Again, almost a third of the votes by himself. And then Gil to cover it up. More, yeah, like 0.2% more, and it would have been half of the votes. Yeah, decimated. Assassin females, Koyen here, Kama here, and then Shuten. Pretty good. And then Gramps destroying the competition. Absolutely just, like, wrecking them. It's pretty significant. Then Okada Izo here. And then Tez here. It's pretty good. And then Berserker females. Like, Morgan got a quarter. She got a little more than a quarter. Okita Izo, the strongest of the swordsmen. Mori's sweep went. Mori got pretty high. Where was he? Where was he? Where is Mori? What the fuck? Well, he's not an assassin. I'm dumb as hell. Yeah, Berserker males. Mori would be here. No, Mori's here. There he is. 9.5.
Yay!
How to be the guy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, Arjun Alter with about a fifth of it. Kentoki really well. Herc really well. And then Mori. Pretty good. And then, like, this one is a lot closer than you think it would be, right? Like, Maonobu, MASH, by 0.3% of a difference. 7 votes. It's pretty significant. And then Dante's with a third of the vote, just whooping everybody. Holmes is in. Stop flashing, damn it. Holmes is in second. And then, all right. Extra class female 2, Melt 15%, pretty good. Van Gogh 9%, pretty good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Oberon.
Damn, that's kinda of a curb stamp.
Just how significantly thwomped he put everybody through. Literally more than half. Bug King coming to eat the comp. Absolutely. It's wild. And then in our stream on Monday, we will go through the additional information, which included the questions about gender, questions about what people want to see added to the game, characters they want added, and characters they want removed. We will take care of all of that on Monday. So, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, be sure to check out the stream on Monday if you're interested in any of that. Also, if you just want to look at any of the raw data, I will be posting the spreadsheet that has all of this, as well as all of the information on my Twitter at Sventarian. It should be linked down below, or it's attached to literally all of my shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your winners of the census. Your favorite characters, community decided, waifus and husbandos for each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for participating. This was only made possible because of you. So, I will catch you all later. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I will be back on Monday. For now, as always, keep your chin up, lads. Later.
My final message.